Solomon becomes the king. King David was growing old and weak. He knew his life was coming to an end and his time on earth was almost over. He kept thinking that he needs someone to take care of his duties and responsibilities when he's gone. Now Israel needs a great and a wise king, he kept thinking. King David had another son with his wife Bathsheba, and his name was Solomon. Bathsheba knew well that if King Solomon took over after his father's death as a king of Israel, he will be a wonderful king. Finally, she was able to convince him. David decided to crown Solomon as king of his nation. People of Israel had full faith in David and believed whatever he did will be good for his kingdom. The whole kingdom celebrates together, Solomon being the king. God spoke to Solomon. One night, God appeared to King Solomon in his dream. God asked him, what will he like to have from God? Now he can ask anything from God, like be a very strong and a powerful king, live a very long life, and have a lot of riches. But King Solomon asked God for wisdom because he wanted to take good care of his people that God had made him in charge of. God was very happy with Solomon. He not only gave him wisdom to him, but also gave him a lot of wealth. So King Solomon became a wise and a great king with a very strong army. King Solomon was known for his wisdom wherever he went. The wise King Solomon. Every day King Solomon sat on his big, beautiful throne and judged for his people. One day crying, two women came to King Solomon and one of them was holding a baby. One of the women told the king that we live in the same house and we both had given birth to our firstborn sons and something terribly bad happened. When I woke up, the baby lying next to me was dead. But that was not my son. She swapped my son when I was sleeping with her dead baby. Now both the women started to fight in front of the king for the baby. It was very hard for the king to decide whose baby it was. He stopped and thought for a while and asked for a sword to split the baby into half. The real mother shouted, "Stop, stop, let her have my baby. At least he will live." King found his answer, and only a real mother will want her baby to live. So he told the other woman to return the baby to the real mother. King Solomon turns away from God. King Solomon had many wives. Some say that he had 1,000 wives. In the beginning of his journey as a king, he prayed and depended on God for everything. Later, as he married so many different wives of different faith, he turned away from God. He started worshipping idols, got into adultery, took a lot of bad decisions, and stopped praying to God. Because of his poor choices, Solomon became from a wisest king to a foolish king.